guys, this is Thalmor with Thalmor Radio, bringing you what? Gosh, I never even bothered to number the episodes, so I have no idea what episode this would be. But hello, we're here. I you guys know the Alliance Taith. Well, I did a bonus episode for them, and so I kind of went through some material already. And nothing much has really happened else lately since then, so I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Um, I made a joke about the horrors of Pantheon on the forums, and that got deleted. And Chief Wingham was nice enough not to give me a nation strike for it, but I was asked to delete it, so that kind of sucks. But oh well. Not a nation strike, a forum strike, And I said the horrors of Pantheon. It was a shit post, and that got taken down for insulting all of Pantheon collectively, which is apparently against the rules now. And that was Chief Wingham, and I can show the DMs, which I'll probably do later. But yeah, nothing else really happened. So I think that's it. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next Friday.
Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thalmor Radio. Yeah, he's coming at you from the top. Oh no, no, he won't stop. Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thalmor Radio.
Thalmor Radio.
All right, so let's get into it. So just what, an hour ago? No, hour and a half. The Syndicate hit Hedge, and they hit the Commonwealth, and that caused Rose to hit the Syndicate. It's been a fun time. Okay, server died, which usually happens on these big blitzes. I will state right now, anyone who talks about the game being dead ever again, I will force you to drink a hot, smoking, steamy cup of my piss, okay? Let me show you something. $1,500 players active in the last hour, and over 1,000 players active at once. So lots of people showed up for the thing, for the big boom boom bang bang shoots. The justification for the war is, according to TSTKR, it was that the Commonwealth was conspiring with Hedge to hit them or something. I don't fucking know. And so they preempted, and so here we are. It was Spinks. Spinks is kind of the main target of who leaked. I find it very convenient timing that he would go into VM and then resign days before this happened. So I guess he kind of knew it was time to go. And okay, answer me this. How many times has Spinks been leaked on massively like this? It's been what, 3 times? 4 times? It's been up there. It's been quite a bit. Yeah, poor Pootmere is right. Being stuck with this. Man. Yeah. Actually, it wasn't Speaks that leaked, but what Spinks said was leaked, and then that's the whole we gotta go shoot them because of this. Now here I gotta put my own ideas on this here. I'm not a neutral reporter. I'm incredibly biased. I think it's bullshit. I do not think that Hedge was plotting to hit TSTKR. And let me make this very clear. They are TSTKR. They are not Quack. Quack is a stupid... Quack? Honk, honk, quack, quack. Ducks make that noise. It's stupid. It's silly. They are TSTKR. They will never be Quack. But anyways, I don't think Hedge had any intention of hitting them. I'm not I don't play the politics because I'm really bad at it. I'm not in any chats. I don't know anything. I'm stupid. But I don't think they were planning to hit TSCKR. I don't know what Spinks was trying to get out of saying that we were on board with doing whatever. And so I think it's bullshit. I think this is TSCKR establishing their homogeny on things, and I think they're trying to win the game. I think they're shitting on all the work that was put into multi-spears, because now the whole game has been united against them because they're being dickheads. If they were worried about Hedge planning to hit them, they could have opened up those diplomatic talks, be like, hey, what the fuck is this? They didn't, as far as I know. So what was you going to say, Zig? It was Sphinx was talking to I think Boyce. I think it was Boyce. I could be wrong. And he basically said, "Yeah, we're going to do some bullshit, and Hedge is behind us. We're locking arms." That was the basic gist from what I skimmed over. Does that fill you in? All of the logs that they're using has already been posted on the forums. You don't care enough to read? Yeah, and here's TKR. Well, I don't know. Has TKR actually hit KT directly? But TKR declaring war alongside people onto KT on the idea that we were plotting to hit them. Like, here we go. Here's Dance Dance. No, here's 69-day war all over again. Here we go. This feels very familiar. But whatever. I'm very dissatisfied with it. I do have faith that TSD Care won't be shitheads. Uh, Maybe I'm just optimistic, but I think they're going to go for something kind of short. I don't know if our leaders are going to go with that. I guess we'll just well, I guess with Rose getting involved, probably not. It probably will drag on some, but we'll see how this goes. I hope it doesn't get too shitty because we fought what a 10-month war to get rid of the old fucks, and now these new fucks are trying to do the same shit. It's like, no, I'm done. It's not worth the headache. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think it'll come to that. Still can't read. Okay, to be honest, those logs, it's kind of small. I'd have to zoom in and concentrate to read, and that's too much work. It's enough work for me to read to begin with because I read at second grade level. So like, if it's the text is small, just forget it. Just forget it. Yeah. Well, I do that some. 'Cause I can listen to podcasts as I like play mindless video games or exercise or do work around the house or whatever. But even then, like I usually whatever I'm listening to doesn't really register, and I have to kind of re-listen to it to really get the full meaning. And if it's a complicated subject, you can just forget it. Luckily, I'm a mobile. I can't read. So that's kind of my hot take on the war. Oh, I do want to complain about something else. I think the espionage system is broken. I didn't used to care because I don't trust my own judgment when it comes to game mechanics, but now I fully believe reform is needed. Let me show you this. One fucking spy op killed 27 of my spies. Half my spies gone in one operation. Hello? What was the last thing I said? Yeah, I hate the spicing. Reform is needed. So now we'll have to see how the war plays out over like the rest of the night and of course as long as it lasts. But how long do you guys think the war will last? I say 2 months. I think it's going to be over with in 2 months. One or less. 2 months, white peace with some silly terms. That's how I think it's going to end. 6 months or bust. No valid CB. I agree, no valid CB. They have a CB on Commonwealth. That's as far as I'm willing to go. Because of Spinks running his gums. Well, I think there's an extra. I agree the CBs don't usually matter that much. Hold on, I need to clean my nose. Being outside in the cold and 4-degree weather hasn't been good. Zig, say something. Thank you. Exactly. It's a power move by TSTKR to win the game.
This recording
What?
sounds ridiculous. I had myself muted on the recording. Unless someone else is recording, but that's fine. Anyways. Sorry. Does anyone have how it's connected to Hedge at all? Like, other than just wanting to hit us? Which is fair. I'm totally down with that, but
Spinks said that Hedge was supporting him, basically. Was going to support the Commonwealth or whatever. That's the only connection
yeah.
TSTKR are using as a justification to make a power move to win the game. I agree that CVs are usually bullshit, but I think when you're so powerful like TSTKR is, you have something more of a burden to declare wars fairly because of the power you wield, which I think they completely fit. Well, first off, they were already fucky, but being so powerful compared to everyone else. But now they're just declaring wars because Spinks said some bullshit. So, whatever.
So I've seen it before, but I have no idea what it's at right now. But how fair is it actually? How powerful is TSTKR compared to Hedge Swamp?
I believe they outnumber everyone else put together.
They in certain tiers, but I'm wondering which tiers are actually competitive.
Well,
I
well,
know
we'll say
above 35
the
is pretty
blitz was
competitive.
sloppy. the The blitz was pretty sloppy, I gotta say. And I got 3 people on me, but I still got most of my military, and so it's like, well, they'll drag me down, sooner than later. But I've been on the receiving end of much worse.
I've only got 2 on me, and I'm pretty low
Yeah,
because I'm still at 1K infra from when I went full retard.
there's a KT member who I won't say his name. I don't know if it's changed now, but like he had no one on him even after update. So weirdly sloppy. I don't know what's up with that.
Dennison
Maybe
talked
they
about
were
that
holding
before.
people in reserve. Okay, what's Denison's idea? He still doesn't. What the fuck? Okay, Denison, what's your theory? Why are they so shit at this blitz? Zig, can you unmute Denison real
Oh,
quick?
sure, yeah, sorry. I was just gonna say maybe they're being selective. Maybe they know. Dennison, you're unmuted.
I think they've just got a feeling that some of our members are more jingoistic than the others, and they just wanted to keep them out of the fun.
Gotcha. By the way, speaking of members, I was surprised Arrow 404 now has over 200 people, which maybe they've had 200 people for a while, but that's a good milestone. Good on them.
They they added all of their inactives, I think. Borg,
Oh, gotcha.
can you confirm that? All their applicants? Yeah, they accept all their applicants like yesterday or the day before.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They still have 96 members, which is not
Still good.
That's pretty
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
So many meat shields.
uh, who's in the chat here that I can talk to?
What's What's Mythic's stance in the war? Not that you necessarily have one.
Get loot.
Based.
Rating both sides, cool. I'll make sure Grumpy leaves you alone then. Do any of us care which side wins? Honestly, I don't really care.
I care a lot, but I think it's obvious why.
Yeah, you're biased against yourself.
Quack all the way.
So selfish.
Honk honk. I don't care to win. I just don't want stupid fucking terms. And I don't want this to drag out forever. As long as those 2 things don't happen, I'm fine with whatever. Well, okay, I said.
Yeah, you cut out again.
Uh-oh. I said honk honk, but that's like a goose thing. What does a quack sound like? Is it like yonk yonk or something? I don't think it's just a quack quack. I don't think it sounds like that.
Ooh, I can't even. No, I'm deleting that.
Zig, do your best quack.
Quack
Quack.
quack.
Oh, that was good. Those were good.
Quack quack.
Oh man.
Just doing wop wop now.
Oh man, it's 9:30, 40 degrees outside. Who did that?
Sorry.
Who did that?
I was
I'm
expecting
gonna
it to
fucking
be a
murder
single
you.
shot. Because I'm recording, I can't pre-screen whatever I play, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh man. All right.
Sorry.
Jillian, you feel like voice chatting any? I want the Commonwealth perspective on things right now. Oh boy, that's not a no. Oh boy, is not a no.
All right, should I unmute?
Let me talk to my boss. I am your boss. I give you permission.
Tyrion's here too.
Tyrion doesn't voice chat.
Oh,
Except for that one time.
yeah.
But no other times.
I know. I heard that earlier today. I was like, oh yeah.
He does have a voice. He does exist.
Yeah.
He's not just an AI. Only solution to ducks. Oh man, I said something really ominous in KT's chat when it was announced that we might be fighting TSDKR, and I said like, there are ducks at the local park who live in the pond. Oh yeah, you posted, Dennison. You posted.
Let me find it. I'll post it.
Yes, Borhan, he was in the Syndicate. He went to Children of the Light. Yeah, there's what I said. I was dubious about our chances of winning with ourselves and Swamp, but with Rose coming in, I think they probably pulled off a decent blitz on the Syndicate too. So I don't know, we might be able to pull off a good white piece. Hey, does anybody have any damage numbers for the war yet? I know it's only been 2 hours.
No,
Has anything been compiled?
the API is being thoroughly raped right now. You're not gonna have that for a day or two.
Gotcha. Stat server, yeah. Thank you, Nokia. Jillian, do you have another answer for me? If you can voice chat or not? I want to get someone on who can talk about the war from an interesting perspective, but I didn't quite line up anyone yet.
Am I unmuted? Yeah. I asked TS people if they wanted to come on and talk, and everyone was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can make it. I think I'm gonna be busy at that time.
Well, Kev talked about this too. Kev said, I don't know, Syndicate people are just kind of ignoring me. And like, it's the same way with me. I talk to them and they try to get away as quick as possible. It's the weirdest thing.
Kev? You said
Yeah,
Kev? You talked to
yeah.
Kev?
No, this was a while ago.
Oh.
But he was like, yeah, TS is acting really weird for some reason.
Yeah, they were. They seemed like they were somewhat open to it, but definitely, I mean, they were blitzing, so there's no way they were gonna come on a show. They could not confirm nor deny anything.
Oh, well, they're also probably mad at me because I had Underlord on, too.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, real talk though is they actually hey, what's Arctic's not here? That's weird. Uh, they at least one of them legitimately was not going to come on because Arctic was supposed to be my co-host. I don't know why, but um, but for some reason they have something against Arctic.
Arctic seems pretty non-threatening. I don't know why.
So apparently he had some sort of plot to try to take over TS or steal their bank or something like that.
Oh, gotcha.
And as soon as I said Arctic, they were like, "I have no respect for you anymore." Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Wow.
What is it? What are you looking at?
I just got masked in the new hedge thing. I don't know why that's not part of the other hedge thing. I don't know if you're even in this yet.
Probably not.
Oh, it's not even. It's not just Hedge, I guess. Never mind.
Borhan, you sure you don't want to voice chat any? Yeah, this is Factory Fresh Media, but I took it over. All right, Zig, can you unmute Borhan?
Yeah. Yes. You are unmuted.
God. All right, what's up, guys?
Borcon, hey bud, what's up?
Not much. I just got done eating. Um, finally got.
What'd you have?
I had. Me and my wife, we went to go to this local pizza joint here in Utah, and whatever. And I just got done dropping off my brother at the Vegas airport, so haven't seen him for like 3 years. So
Yeah,
yeah,
gotcha.
I see that you guys are starting to finally burn some pixels and shit like that. About damn time.
Well, see, Hedge and Swamp, we fought the Commonwealth and their allies a couple months ago. But yeah, since the war ended, TS and their friends and TKR, they haven't done a whole lot. Actually, they've done nothing but consolidate.
Yeah, I haven't really. I can't even recall the last time I logged into the forums until today. Like, I really can't. And I just been logging into the game just to fucking do dailies and spend whatever cash I generate and shit like that. And then like today, after when the declaration started happening, I've been getting DM'd like fucking crazy. So of course I had a look, and I'm looking at all the alliances right now. I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck? How did y'all let this shit happen? We just fought a whole war like last year against this shit, and it happened again. Like, what the fuck, guys? Come on now.
Yeah, TSTK are pretty happy to just undo all that progress at the drop of a hat. It's pretty sad. Did you see the logs where they think about where they're getting their CB from? Do you have any thoughts on that? I know you're not in politics anymore.
No. I actually, as a matter of fact, anytime anyone DMs me about the game, I'm like, yeah, I don't talk about that shit. The only thing I've done lately was piss off Partisan, and that's it.
How'd you do that?
I told him that I had some shit about him talking to fucking Leo and Rock and shit like that, and he was like, he always planned with Rock, but he never planned with BK. And so that stirred up a huge drama fest. If y'all are curious, go read the public chat at the Great Horde Discord. It's amusing.
So I guess you're not actually back for good then?
I'm lingering around. It's more like I'm waiting for my job is killing a lot of my time. There are things I want to do in the future, but right now I just cannot invest the time.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, it's good to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what's been happening since you were gone? I'll try to answer best I can.
Honestly, like, how the fuck did y'all let them do this shit again? Like, what the fuck?
Well, this I know when the war ended, TS and TKR kept their M level that they signed while the war was going on, and there was pressure put on them to drop it once all the bans happened and everything, but they refused to. And the justification that I know Partisan was really championing around was that, well, Rose had made moves of their own, so it would be against like their own security to drop the M, which of course now as the years went on, they've just bloated them and TKR half, and now they're just this massive conglomerate.
Ugh. Like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I guess when I retired briefly, what was that, like 7 months ago, some shit like that. I kind of had expectations that some of the people would like learn from it and make the game more fun instead of stagnating again. I mean, I guess it's fun now since there's a huge fucking war going on, but still. I'm kind of disappointed in the direction that the community took the game, but hey, it tends to happen.
Yeah. Hey, in your years of playing, what was the highest number of players you remember there being on at once?
That's a good question. I can't remember. I do know that the whole fuckfest that broke the servers. So I'm pretty sure that was probably the most at that time. Wasn't it about like over 3,000 that logged in at once or tried to? Something like that?
I don't remember that one actually.
It was
This
pretty
war,
high.
this war, we've had 1,000 with an extra like 1,500 total in a 1 hour period.
I have to see if I have if I still have those sheets saved or anything. I doubt I do, but it was a pretty high number. I'm pretty sure it's higher than what's going on right now. As a matter of fact, I mean like uh back then, I mean like I said, like the server broke and this right here is just lag. This is like your typical war before the whole IQ exploitation, whatever war you want to call it. I forget what you call it. What was that last war?
The
What
last
was it
global,
called? Yeah.
uh, MPO's last time was the name that people finally decided on. Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, I remember when you used to do your own show, the Great Fire, I believe.
Yeah.
You said that when you were finally done with the game, you was going to release like all of your logs and folders and stuff from your time playing. You didn't
Yes.
do that. How come?
Because I haven't stopped playing yet.
Gotcha. Well, the fact that you're talking to me here now proves that you're not. So yeah.
Yes. Quickie. Quickie. uh, yeah, he's right because I do intend to come back.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, Borhan, I think I'm kind of done talking with you unless you have anything else you want to talk about.
I see how it is, man. You done talking to me? Jeez, just throw me off to the side of the road. All right. All right, no,
Uh,
no, it's all good, man. Yeah, it was good to talk again to the community here and shit like that. At least you guys know that I'm still alive and that I'm around. So I hope sooner or later when I get some of my plans going on that y'all enjoy it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks, Thalmor.
no problem. You have a good night. All right. Well, that was a good little conversation. Um, sucks that Putmir and Julian can't really talk about stuff. Zig, do you have any thoughts on the war that you haven't said and that I haven't said?
Not really. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, to be honest. Like, in terms of, like, I know Quack is going against, yeah, I know you hate that word, blah blah, but, uh, you know, Cindy Sphere, or whatever you call him, is going against Hedge and Swamp. But it's the other people that I'm still like trying to figure out who else is how they're gonna play into it. Like Rose and Camelot, who are they fighting against right now? I know they're in it somehow.
Rose Blitz TS. I saw that at
So
least.
they're on our side now. Is that
It's
good?
we're back to what was it, 2016? It's Rose against the Syndicate forever. Is it a good thing? I would say so. Rose is pretty good. They know what they're doing. I remember when they hit us earlier this year when we hit GGFU. It was a really good blitz. So I think they know what they're doing. Swamp also blitz. Yep, I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. So that's pretty good. They hit, and we got some counter blitzes off. Could turn out to be a fun war, actually.
Because when you look at the whole treaty web, it looks like our side, the hedge swamp rose side has an overwhelming number of alliances compared to the Cindy Spear. And it makes me think maybe it will be a little bit more balanced than people might think it is. Especially if they've botched, depending on how well they've botched their first opening strikes.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say too. Was with how bad their blitz were, and assuming that the blitz swamp and TS pulled off, could be something pretty decent.
I'm really looking
Not
forward
good.
to seeing how the different tiers line up once people get that data up, because I really think there's going to be some spots where one side is definitely going to be better than the other, even if they have more nations total.
So, Lord Tyrion, I want to ask you something. I'm assuming he's still in voice chat. Uh, what does this place the war against Arg? Are you guys technically in 2 wars now?
Thalmor.
Hello?
You're fine.
Someone said something.
That was Dennison. You want me to mute
Oh,
him
okay.
forever?
No, he can remain unmuted. Yeah, no peace with Arg yet. Man, Swamp's really going on out there. I can salute that.
So I guess Arg would kind of be on TS's side in a way.
Yeah, technically. Which of course are they're going to raid everyone though on both sides.
Yeah.
Explanation on the military shrug, yeah. And it's easy to forget about finding an alliance with Arg if you're not like really in the weeds with it. Oh geez, that would be something we'd get Resilient on tonight.
Get Roz? Yeah. Who hasn't been part of the community in ages?
Yeah, you just look at the tree web and be like, what the fuck? What's all this? I wonder if he knows what happened with MPO. That they all got struck down by the Lord in his righteous fury and the rest committed suicide.
Solidarity.
I sent a message to Kigos asking if he'd be willing to come on and talk. I'm waiting a response from him. Zick, how was your show you did before this one?
That wasn't really a show.
That was a good itinerary you put together though.
Arctic tried to make it a show, but it wasn't really a show. Should we talk about some of the itinerary?
Unfortunately, that could work. I think might as well.
Man, it's weird to hear you in Thalmor's show.
Well, I already talked to Thalmor, so talking to him doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, and you didn't delete the same way that you're not going to get that 500 mil. Getting off on a technicality. Let's see. Let me just delete all of the extra links. I'll post my itinerary. We can do my show now.
Sweet.
Sure, go ahead and take over for a minute. I'm gonna try to message some people, get some guests on.
Yeah.
Last minute.
Oh goodness. I need to just close all of the form things. They're just making all these noises. It's not like I'm gonna
Just get a separate tab.
So I put together this itinerary thinking I was going to be the one doing a show tonight, because Thalmor was like, I don't know, not going to do stuff. He can explain. I don't really care. But so I was going to have a show tonight, and there definitely was not going to be a war tonight. But
there's not a war going on now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. Which is why I have my show in the middle of your show. So let's talk about some things. So first of all, I got pretty excited that I'd be able to do a show because I've been super bored. Because I got quarantined. One of my coworkers, who I sat next to for all of last week, came down with COVID, of course.
Oh,
And
that's
so,
why you have all this free time all of a sudden. Oh,
yeah,
the Shanghai shivers got you.
exactly. That's why I uploaded all of these fancy new emotes, emojis, whatever you'd like to call them on here. So now you can post my face. So with that, I did have a I did have a thing. If you give me, I'll give you 5 mil if you can give me a emoji that you've made yourself that I'm willing to put up here. And this is from me specifically. I'll give you 5 mil. So this based one, that one is homemade by Yang, I believe.
Oh, Yang made that? Oh, he deserves that 5 million.
What?
He deserves 50. He deserves 50 million for that one.
And I was going to give it, but blockade, of course.
Oh.
Because Yang is currently in Mythic, and so perma roll.
It's really hard to give money to people in Mythic. It's like trying to give money to the Taliban.
It really is. Yeah, no, yeah, sure. No, I'm not giving you that. No one's gonna even know what that is, because that's a recent picture. So I put all of the staff on here, of all the Thalmor radio staff. That is as many specific pictures as I think I'll put for now. Thalmor and Shifty obviously can add whatever they want. I'm not in charge of this. I'm just I'm just taking charge because I was bored. But yeah, I got quarantined, and test came back already, and it was negative, so I'm fine to go back probably. But now everyone's kind of scared because it was like there was 4 people in the department of like 40, and it was kind of like, oh no, everybody, it's gonna be everybody. But well, I was next to this guy who was positive, but we were wearing masks and keeping our distance, and it worked. So take that, Thalmor. Masks do work, even if it does restrict your freedom. But yeah. So one of the things, yeah, no way, I'm not putting a Confederate flag on here. That's just asking for controversy.
Yeah, swastika would be better.
Yeah, much better.
No controversy. No one cares. It's fine.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's like a Buddhist symbol, isn't it?
Yep, it is. It's religious.
Beautiful, yeah, beautiful Buddhist symbol. So one of the topics I wanted to talk about is of all times to quit, both Sphinx and Valley both 1 year vacation moded as of the last like 2 days. I don't know how much you guys know about Valley, but obviously all of you know who Sphinx is, and it's kind of unfortunate to lose such a decorated member of the community. And Valley is, yeah, Valley is like just absolutely insane. He had I think the fastest. Yes, Valley the Raider. I think he has the fastest growth rate of anyone ever. He played for about 600 days, and he has 38 cities. So do the math on that. He's one of the largest players in the game, and he did it within 600 days. He wasn't even that old. He wasn't really old like the rest of us. And he's like a 19-year-old coke addict. Well, I don't think he does cocaine anymore, but he's like an oil baron from Colombia. And he's just absolutely insane. If you ever want to hear him talk about stuff, he still lurks around. He's gonna probably lurk around Grumpy chat for a long time. I hope so, anyways. But Sphinx, this whole Sphinx thing, I thought was really interesting because basically they posted Sphinx is retiring, and Sphinx didn't really make a public statement until I actually pinged him. Which so the only real public statement that he made at all, I think, was to me specifically, which is really weird because I have no relationship with Sphinx at all. Please tell me if I'm wrong about that, because I very well could be wrong about that. Oh my goodness, there were so many pings today. But
What do you think you might be wrong about?
whether or not Sphinx made a public statement at all. But
About this?
about Sphinx about Sphinx leaving.
You know, I don't recall one off the top of my head.
Yeah. So I'm gonna post the only public statement that I think I've seen from him. Because I think it's hilarious that it was specifically to me. Of all people. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for leaving. Maybe it has to do with what's going on. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But this, especially as a high gov, this game can really drain on you. I know. And
Oh yeah.
you really need some mental health breaks. I think. I really think a lot of people could. I think a lot of people in gov positions could do for a mental health break once in a while, and some people just don't, and it definitely wears on them. But
Yeah. Well, I can speak to that. When I was leading KT, I was bad at my job for starters, but even after 9 months, like, I didn't realize how bad it gotten until I finally did resign and pass it over to Theo, and I just felt so much better. And like, it got to the point where I was dreading waking up because the first thing I would do is check Discord to see what if any drama had happened, and it was ugh. I don't miss it.
yeah.
You can continue, Zig.
No, it's cool to see a lot of people agreeing, because I mean, I wasn't really super high gov very often. Like I did econ and second in command. And even then, like it felt like a lot, especially when I didn't have a lot of time. Like I was econ and second in command at CS in grad school, and it was just kind of like, man, when you try to do stuff on this, it becomes another thing. But anyways, I hope he comes back, and I hope comes back refreshed and a good member of community again. But man, I was gonna go into something with that, but so I don't know if you guys ever go to the subreddit. I get a kick out of it. The subreddit has had absolutely nothing except for fake posts for like years. The politics and war one, and recently I linked. I'll link the itinerary again. Recently, there's been a guy that's been posting like a meme a day, and they're all just terrible memes, and I love it. So go show some love to Isaiah Super J for trying so hard. I have absolutely no idea who it is. I have no idea. Yeah, he's 12. What do you expect? He seems like he's probably 12. But he's 9. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but I mean, we don't judge people on their age unless they're under the age.
Look at this meme he posted. It's like if a AI tried to make a meme.
Isn't it adorable?
It is.
uh,
This
but-
is for you, Alex. Hold on. Oh, look at this one.
And maybe you can go find it. I don't remember which one it was, but Alex actually commented that he liked it.
It's wholesome.
Here, go buy a nicer meme. Very good.
I'm laughing. Oh, jeez, I think I cut out.
Yeah,
I am
okay.
laughing, but it is wholesome.
Yeah. So one of the other things that I noticed this week, when I was looking for topics and stuff, is I noticed, and maybe you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually look them up and post some of them. But I figured since nothing was going on, that I would just look at everybody's flags, because I feel like this community can really overlap a lot with vexillology communities, and now half the flags are broken. Great. And oh man, a lot of them have changed actually. But every single one, they before they had war flags, they had Halloween flags, and some of them were okay, and some of them are just like absolutely impossible to see. Like look at this. This is nice. This is a nice little flag or something. It's like, hey, there's bats. That's nice. Then you look at roses, and I can't even tell what it is. But anyways, I don't really care about flags, to be honest. That's just filler because nothing's happening.
Well, I can't seem. I've been knocking on doors, making phone calls, sending emails, calling 911, committing violent crimes, but I cannot seem to get anyone to come on tonight. But that's okay. Don't need to. I'm happy with this. Got a good hour show in. Had an unexpected guest with Borhan. I'm pleased with this. I think that's roses?
That's roses, yeah.
Oh
And
jeez,
actually,
it's
with dark mode on, it's a lot better. But in the actual game, it's like, what the heck is that? It's so dark. It's hard to
it's
see
not a
anything.
it's it's got a lot going on, but it's by no means a bad flag.
Yeah.
I dig it. I'm also a big fan of like winter weather, so like the I guess the dead trees I think look very pretty. A rose themed gravestone, that's pretty fucking cool. I like that. All right. Well, I think I'm done for tonight. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro, and then wanna hop off, and I'm probably going to do something. I don't know. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next week. Oh, I forgot I can't do exclamation point Thalmor radio or else it plays the one episode.
It's in Staffbot.
Good night.